Welcome everyone, and thank you for being here.
Very few people truly understand both the complexity and the pace of putting on an off-road racing event. Keith Purmal is one of those people.
We still got more racing going. Stick with us.
He is our lone 911 dispatcher sitting up on a hill, answering everybody's emergency call and making sure that they get whatever they need to solve that situation.
Don't see anything obvious so far.
Been our communication director since the beginning. It's paramount that we have good communication between communication director and race director, and then all the volunteer staff out on the course. So he keeps our races safe and functioning the way we're supposed to function.
Basically been doing this since I was a teenager.
Long before we had tracking or live streaming, Keith was the voice you called for help, and he was always there to help racers in peril.
In your early days of off-road racing, we used ham radios.
Hung around with some hams and motorcycle riders, and we put on local races, or I helped them. I never belonged to a club, but I had radio experience, and I just jumped in and took care of business.
The first pro one would have been the Las Vegas 400 out of Gene with Casey. But we did the Gamblers was where our lifeblood started.
Basically spent the night with a repeater up on a mountain on a cot in a sleeping bag, waiting for the race to happen the next day. And then basically did the race, manned the spot, and drove the truck off the hill when we were done. There was a need there, and I fulfilled it.
Did a lot with Casey, folks, of course, marking and radios and all that, but Keith really had a niche for getting people to help out and doing the radios and organizing it. And he loves sitting on top of the mountain to talk. Eventually it evolved into doing the business radios and didn't need the hams to do it anymore. But it definitely was that was the early days, the pioneers of having reliable, safe communications.
He was always just doing all the radios, and I would just be out and about, riding around on my little bicycle. I would come back once the motorcycles would stop coming by. He loved it. It was his passion. It's still his passion.
And from those early days to the present, he's been a driving force in building the safety, communications, and operational systems that every racer and crew member now depend on.
He is up and on the road hours and hours before anybody else crawls out of bed.
He likes to be low-key and get things done.
Always worked hard and wanted to do the best job I could.
My favorite thing is just in the middle of the chaos, Keith is just calm and collected on the radio, calming everybody else down. It's gonna be great, it's gonna be fine.
No matter what happens, he doesn't get rattled, he stays calm, collected, and just does a very professional job.
So many of these people are coming out for the first time, or they don't know about those services until they need them. And once they do, he's the right guy. And just his demeanor, his attitude, he'll talk you down off the ledge, he'll make it happen. And this sport needs a Keith Purmal.
Once every racer's gone through, all racers are accounted for, all the volunteers are accounted for, all the retrievals are accounted for, all my rescue teams are accounted for, then he will start breaking down, making sure that they don't need anything. So his day is always 3 to 4 hours longer in the beginning, 3 to 4 hours longer in the end. You know, sometimes he'll get a little nap in between, you know, with the help of Cindy up on the mountain. But sometimes he's go, go, go that entire time.
I'm full-time retired, and this is what I enjoy, what we do. Cindy enjoys it as much as I do.
They make an amazing team.
You know, there's not a lot of people that will do that year after year, decade after decade.
I've been stuck on mountaintops with the wheels hanging off the edges several times. Donald's come from nowhere, the last thing, and pulled me off of a mountain that I was about to slide off of in the middle of Nevada.
Typical Keith demeanor, he called in and says, hey, I could use some help, I'm kind of stuck, you know? So we sent a rescue truck up there to pull him on, and he wasn't just stuck, half the truck was hanging off the side of the mountain.
His truck is like on the edge of the mountain. Oh, just no rush, just whenever you get there, just whenever you get a chance, just come help me.
You can have one racer show up, you can have 7,000 racers show up. It doesn't mean anything without the volunteers. Keith is not just a volunteer on the mountain, but Keith is that volunteer that coordinates all the other volunteers and making sure that they have what they need to be successful throughout the race day.
He is dependable. He's always reaching out to be, you know, what can I do to help with the radios? What assistance do you need to kind of get ready for the next race? He's never missed a race, always there. Quiet, but always there.
I know there was one very close where his son's wedding was scheduled for that same weekend, and Casey told him that he was not allowed to be at his son's wedding, and that Kyle needed to reschedule the wedding, you know, so that it would work in better time for Best in the Desert. And that is 100% true. Like, well, you know, that's gonna suck for Kyle, let him know.
Casey and him had a very close and special relationship, and with Casey being in the Off-Road Hall of Fame, I think that this is a extra special honor for Keith because he now is in the same group that Casey is as well.
For him to get a pat on the back is well deserved.
I almost would rather you wait till I die and do it.
Yeah. My dad being right there next to Casey is the pinnacle for me.
Personally, I've known him now almost 30 years, and I wouldn't want anybody else replacing him.
I dread the day that decision has to be made. I know it'll come at some point.
But Keith's not done. Keith's got a lot of years. We're not letting him out of here to go just yet. Now he's just going to be Hall of Famer Keith sitting up on a mountain for us.
I don't expect him to get off the hill at all. He loves it.
The reality is that he is still a vital piece of this entire sport that we're looking forward to having for many years to come.
Keith Purmal, on behalf of all the Legacy staff, all the off-road racing community, the tens of thousands of volunteers, and hundreds of thousands of racers you've helped over the past 30 plus years of running communications, congratulations on being inducted into the 2025 Off-Road Motorsports Hall of Fame.
Keith, on behalf of Best in the Desert and the Best in the Desert family, and most importantly, my father, Casey Folks, we want to congratulate you on your induction into the Off-Road Hall of Fame, and we couldn't be happier for you.
Keith, congratulations on your induction into the 2025 Off-Road Motorsports Hall of Fame.
Congratulations, Keith. This honor is long overdue and so very well deserved.
Thank you for all of your time and your effort to help make our dream come true. We couldn't do it without you.
This means a lot to him, a whole lot to him.